Jayant Patil has reached the Mumbai Enforcement Directorate office, and NCP workers are sitting on a protest dharna outside the office. Heavy police deployment outside the ED office, from where we're getting in these pictures of commotion, as is evident on your screens, with Jayant Patil, the NCP MLA, being questioned by the Enforcement Directorate today. Second set of summons to Jayant Patil, even as NCP workers protest. Jayant Patil is going to be questioned by the Enforcement Directorate in connection with the IL&FS case. In fact, this is the money laundering probe into alleged financial irregularities of IL&FS. NCP workers are protesting right outside the Enforcement Directorate's office. Divyesh, in fact, is getting us more details on that story. Divyesh, NCP workers continue to sit on a protest and dharna. Give us a sense of what exactly is being said by the NCP, even as the investigations continue. Divyesh, in fact, I was asking you about the fact that NCP workers are crying foul even as the investigations in this case continue.
Well, Sneha, the protests continue. A large number of NCP supporters have gathered near the NCP office, which is just behind the Enforcement Directorate office. Remember, the NCP Mumbai office is located in a building, in a lane just behind the ED office, and that is why a large number of supporters have gathered here. You can see there is heavy police deployment. Police deployment has been done, barricading has been done, so that the protesters are kept in the area near the NCP office. They do not barge inside the ED office. They do not barge inside the area near the ED office. Large number of police officials have been deployed. 2 Deputy Commissioner of Police level officers, several inspectors, sub-inspectors and constabulary force has been deployed at the place. Also, SRPF, State Reserve Police Force, has been called in, and a large number of police officers have been deployed to maintain law and order at this place. Jayant Patil, remember, is a tall leader, is a senior leader of the Nationalist Congress Party, and he is the state president for Maharashtra. He was minister in the MBA government, and before that as well, since 2008 to 2014, he had remained minister in the Congress NCP government earlier. He is being probed in the IL&FS money laundering case. IL&FS, remember, had gotten a contract of constructing a road which IL&FS gave to a subcontractor, and through this subcontractor, allegedly Jayant Patil received some funds, some money, and this was received by close aides of Jayant Patil, and through them directly Jayant Patil has received that money. And according to sources, ED has found these transactions, and based on these transactions, summons have been issued to Jayant Patil. Earlier he was summoned on 12th of May, but he sought 10 days time to appear before the ED, which was granted, and today, that is 22nd of May, he will appear at the Enforcement Directorate, will be questioned by the ED officials probing the IL&FS case. Jayant Patil has just arrived at the NCP office. You can see behind me over here a large number of NCP supporters who have gathered to receive Jayant Patil. Jayant Patil has just arrived at the Nationalist Congress Party office. He is speaking to supporters. He is asking them to maintain law and order. He is asking them to protest in a peaceful manner so that there are no law and order issues. Police in large numbers have been deployed to maintain law and order at this particular location where Jayant Patil will be appearing at the ED office. Neha.
All right, Jayant Patil is appearing before the ED in connection with the ILNFS case. Wrongdoings there that is being alleged and that is being investigated. Even as we stay with these pictures of commotion from the ED office there in Mumbai, where NCP workers are protesting and Jayant Patil has reached the ED office. Police deployment heavy outside the ED office. Also, Devesh, for our viewers, take us through the details of what exactly this case is. It's a case of money laundering and dates back in fact to 2018 when ILNFS filed for bankruptcy.
ILNFS, NBFC, Non-Banking Finance Corporation, was also into infrastructure. They had gotten a contract earlier between 2008 and 2014 for constructing a road that was ILNFS Infrastructure, a subsidiary firm of ILNFS NBFC. This contract was then given to a subcontractor by the ILNFS, and through this subcontractor, Jayant Patil is said to have received funds. Allegedly, he's received funds in the bank accounts of his close associates, close aides, and that is why ED is now investigating. Because why were these funds being transferred? Jayant Patil was a minister in Maharashtra state during that period of time, and he had received funds from a subcontractor. Why were these funds being transferred to Jayant Patil? That is what ED wants to know. Earlier in the same ILNFS case, remember in 2019, Raj Thakre of the MNS was also questioned. He was questioned regarding ILNFS loans to Kohinoor Constructions, which Matoshri Realtors, which were companies with which Raj Thakre was associated. He was questioned for several hours in 2019. Now, Jayant Patil's name has come up in this particular case, and Jayant Patil will be today questioned at the ED office. He will appear before ED officials and will have to provide answers to their questions regarding the money received from the subcontractor. This is the case where ED will be investigating this alleged illegal transfer, illegal diversion of funds from a subcontractor to Jayant Patil. Why was Jayant Patil receiving funds? That is the question ED is going to pose to Jayant Patil of NCP. He will have to answer these questions. He will have to justify this diversion of funds, based on which ED will decide the further course of action in this case.